What's going on, guys? So every time I post a training video, people are asking me, Alex, how come you never train your quads? So for those individuals, allow me to clarify, because there's some good reasons for this, and maybe I can even convert you into not training your quads. So the first thing you have to understand is that the quads will actually make your upper body look more narrow. And the best example of this is by looking at elite level powerlifters. Natty elite level powerlifters who are squatting the 500s, benching the 300s. Although their upper body is very large and muscular, their lower bodies make their upper body look smaller. Okay, this is a fact, you cannot escape it. Great example would be my man Johnny Candido. His legs are so overpowering. I remember there was a video that he did one time. He was, I think he was in his underwear or some shit. He was 190 pounds. His legs were like these big fucking tree trunks that made his upper body look smaller. So, okay, so that's one problem right there. It makes you look more narrow. People like to argue that the traps make you look more narrow, but I highly disagree. Ever since I started training traps, I think my physique looks better than ever. I haven't lost any width or some sort. And matter of fact, by stopping to train quads, I feel like I look more wide, okay? Because the outer quad sweep is going to go past your shoulders. That's what happens if you get your legs too big, okay? Your outer quad sweep will go past your shoulders. It's going to go past your waist. So it's giving you that feminine appearance. Not the V taper. It's giving you an X taper. So that's why I don't recommend that you train your quads. It's good to have decently sized quads. You want to be proportional to your body. You don't want to have little fucking sticks, right? But you don't want to have them overpowering like crazy. And for me, personally, I'm 5'5" in height. 5'5", man. I have short femurs, short legs. I'm 25.5 inches. That's already big as fuck. I'm going to put a picture on the screen for you. Hashtag G for P pose, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Look how big my legs are. Do you honestly think that I'm going to spend more time training my quads when they're already massive? No. It's only going to make my upper body look smaller. So for me, I think you should focus on the posterior chain. Why? Because the posterior chain is responsible for athletic performance. The posterior chain will improve your deadlift. Posterior chain will make you jump higher. Posterior chain will make your knees healthy. So that's what I put all the focus on. I make sure that my glutes get big, and also the glutes do not take away from the upper body. If I turn around, all right, you're going to see my upper back, right? And then my glutes popping out. This does not take away from my upper body because your glutes cannot get bigger than your V taper. It's a physiological fact. If you turn sideways, you're going to see the upper back popping out and your glutes. It's not going to take away from your arms or anything else. The glutes are just there. It does not make you look more narrow, any of that stuff. So I like to focus my attention on the muscles that count, the big glutes. And let me tell you something about glutes. It automatically makes your whole leg look bigger. The whole leg looks bigger without compromising the V taper. So there's only benefits that you can get. It's great for athletic performance. It's great for aesthetics, if you will. And guess what? Women fucking love it. They love it, man. When you have big ass glutes and you're walking down the street. Actually, I'll tell you something. Real fucking talk. I've been assaulted by these women. They grab my ass, bro. They grab my fucking ass. I swear to God, this happens to me. And for those of you who have big glutes, I'm sure this happened to you as well. But that's the number one thing. Women, they're literally grabbing my ass. I swear to fucking God. Swear to God. So glutes are important. I think calves would be good too, but the only problem with calves is that it takes away from your forearm development by comparison, you know. But quads, fuck quads. The more you train your quads, the more it's going to take away from your V taper, the more of an X taper physique you're going to acquire, and it's not really good for performance in the first place. I mean, it's good to have a bit of it, but it's not the best thing. So for me, it's posterior chain all the fucking way. And in terms of what I do now for quads, like I said, I don't do anything, but every once in a while, I'll do some behind the back deadlifts, which is a very quad dominant version. When I do my high rack pulls above the knee, that's again a quad dominant lift. So I'm still getting some quad stimulation there. In fact, the matter is, I'm 25.5 inch legs. They used to be 26. So clearly what I'm doing now, I haven't lost any real size. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Those are my reasons for not training quads. Maybe you too will stop training the fuck out of those quads. So that's it. Talk to you next time.